release issued yesterday following the party's National Standing Committee meeting presided over by BNP Acting Chairman Tariq Rahman. The press release also said the BNP firmly believes that all concerned political parties will remain united in implementing the consensus reached through long discussions and will in no way obstruct the holding of elections aimed at restoring democracy by raising new questions or creating crises. 8 political parties led by Bangladesh Jamaat-e-Islami has submitted a 5-point memorandum to the Chief Advisor, Professor Dr. Mohammad Yunus, urging him to fulfill the demands by 11th of November. In the memorandum, the 8 parties call for the issuance of an order to implement the July National Charter and holding a national referendum on it within November. An 8-member delegation headed by Jamaat Secretary General Mia Guram Parwar handed over the memorandum at the Chief Advisor's residence in Jamuna yesterday. Industries and Housing and Public Works Advisor Adilur Rahman Khan received the memorandum on behalf of the Chief Advisor. Several organizations of the country's specially challenged community have submitted 14-point proposals to the Election Commission to make the upcoming national elections more inclusive and ensure the community's participation. Representative of the UNDP and the Organizations for Specially Challenged Community presented the proposals in writing to the Chief Election Commissioner, AMM Nasiruddin, at a meeting in Agargaon yesterday. The proposals include educating the community about postal voting and the voter registration process, providing protection to disabled voters at polling stations, ensuring separate transportation facilities for the disabled, appointing female workers as assistants at the centers for female disabled voters, and providing ramps in addition to the wheelchairs to reach the polling stations. Meanwhile, leaders of the Bangladesh Jatiya Hindu Mahajot, an alliance of Hindu religious organization, has submitted a 7-point demand to the Election Commission. They met Chief Election Commissioner at Nirvachan Bhavan yesterday and urged the Commission to ensure full security for minority communities and prevent the use of religion in the election campaigns ahead of the parliamentary elections. Hindu Mahajot Executive Secretary Polash Kanti De, while talking to reporters, said the CEC assured them that members of the minority community will go to the polling stations and return home safely. Today is the historic 7th of November, the National Revolution and Solidarity Day. On this day in 1975, the Sepoy People's Revolution created new trend in the country's democratic transition. Meanwhile, on the occasion of the day, the acting chairman of the BNP, Tariq Rahman, on his verified Facebook page yesterday, urged all nationalist forces to unite, imbued with the spirit of the historic 7th of November, and build a strong democracy. This is Bangladesh Betar giving you the news. This news broadcast will also be available on our website at www.betar.gov.bd. The Rapid Support Forces RSF says it has agreed to a proposals by the United States for a ceasefire in Sudan after more than 2 years of fighting with Sudanese Armed Forces SAF. The paramilitary group said in a statement yesterday that it would accept a humanitarian ceasefire proposed by the United States-led Quad mediator group, which includes Saudi Arabia, Egypt, and the United Arab Emirates. There was no immediate comment from Sudan's military. Civil war broke out between Sudan's army and the RSF in April of 2023. Both parties have agreed to various ceasefire proposals during the war, though none have stuck. Typhoon Kalmagi has made landfall in Vietnam's already storm-battered central belt, where thousands of people have been evacuated from areas in the path of one of the world's deadliest cyclones this year. Kalmagi cut a path of destruction through the Philippines this week, killing at least 140 people and leaving another 127 missing after unleashing devastating floods. Cricket and Irish cricket team have arrived in Dhaka to play 2 Test and 3 T20 matches against Bangladesh. The Irish team landed in Dhaka yesterday. They have already reached Sylhet to play the first Test. Ireland will play a 2-match Test series against Bangladesh for the first time. More on cricket, the 4th ODI between Bangladesh under-19 and Afghanistan under-19 will be held at Rajshahi Stadium today. The match is scheduled to start at 9 a.m. And finally, weather. Forecast for Little One this afternoon says there is no inland river port warning and no signal is to be hoisted. Now to end the news, here again the main points. Advisory Council approves Enforced Disappearances Prevention and Redress Ordinance 2025 with capital punishment. BNP calls upon government to implement agreed issues July National Charter and hold national polls in time. Bangladesh Jamaat-Islam and other parties have handed over 5-point memorandum to the chief advisor demanding implementation of July National Charter and referendum before the election. Specially challenged community and the Jatiyo Hindu Mahajot submit proposals to the Election Commission to ensure their secured participation in the upcoming polls. BNP acting chairman Tariq Rahman urges nationalist forces to unite imbued with the spirit of the 7th of November. Paramilitary forces of Sudan agreed to U.S. proposals for a humanitarian ceasefire. An Ireland cricket team reached to Dhaka to play 2 Test and 3 T20 matches against Bangladesh. And that's the end of the news. This news broadcast will also be available on the website at www.vidar.gov.bd. Our next bulletin will be at 9 this morning in Bangla.
এখন রাত 8:30 বাংলা শুনতে হবে, বাংলায় বিস্তৃত জানা যায়। ইংরেজি ওরা খবরই করে, কাটছাট করে। তো ধন্যবাদ সকলকে। ইংরেজি নিউজ একটু শুনলাম।